So a book has the potential to sell millions of copies, right? You're so excited to sell so many copies of your books. But the goal for a business author is not to generate profit from book sales, but instead you want to focus on the sales that your book brings in. You can sell just a handful of books or even give your book away and still generate 7 figures in your company from the book if that book inspires, educates, and sells. I've included a link below to an online writing workshop that can help you produce the same results as the successful entrepreneurs that I've had the pleasure to work with. So be sure to click the link below as we dive into this video. You can make money with your book even if you're giving it away when it inspires, educates, and sells, because the whole point is the book is pre-selling you your expertise and your products and services so that people will read your book, know, like, and trust you, and then come into your business already inclined to work with you. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do this, and I want to give you just a couple of simple ones so that you can be confident that when your book is ready to go and it's published and it's beautiful and it has an amazing message to share with the world, that you can feel confident giving away your book as often as you feel like and know that it's still going to earn a return on its investment. First way that we're going to talk about is called a free plus shipping funnel. Some of you may know what that is, some of you may have never heard of it, but basically the way it works is that you're going to give away your book. You tell people, I have purchased this book for you and I can't wait to send it to you, but I do need you to cover the shipping costs. And that's the free plus shipping part. Then, once people have given you their information, given you their credit card, paid for the shipping charges, usually you're going to charge between $7 and $10. Maybe you charge a little bit more if it's international shipping, but then you're going to run people through, and on the thank you page, you're going to make some offers. So you're giving away the book, but you're also making money on potential back-end sales. Not everyone is going to make a purchase after they order your free plus shipping book. A lot of people are going to be happy to just get the book and collect the information and use it and go on their merry way. When people go through the funnel and they hit your upsells and your other offers, you're going to make up that money for the people who don't take up the offers. So the idea is that you're covering the cost of the book, you're covering any costs that were incurred in giving away the book by selling them something else on the other side. Sometimes selling something else on the other side can lead to significant sales further on down the road. You want to introduce them to your world. The best way to introduce someone to your world is to give them something for free, give them some value, but it's got to be good value. It's got to be something that's actually worth their time and investment in reading the book. Then, whether or not they take you up on your upsell right away, they may take you up on it later. They may go back and say, oh my gosh, I really wanted that upsell. I need to go and get that, find it on your website, pay full price for it if you have discounted it inside the funnel. So there's a lot of different ways that a free plus shipping funnel is going to help you make money on a book even if you're giving it away. Another way that you can get a return on your investment for giving away a book is by planting little seeds of information and ideas in the reader's head as they go through reading the book. So maybe you're talking about your clients that have had amazing success with some of the services that you offer. Well, just by mentioning the fact that you have clients, the reader understands that you're in business and that you help people with these particular problems. That's a seed. You're dropping an idea. If you have a mastermind, maybe you talk about the last time that your circle got together and all of the ideas that you were sharing and the kinds of results that those people were getting because they were in that mastermind. Then the reader knows, oh, they have a mastermind. Maybe you are selling mountain bikes and you're talking about your top 10 favorite tire models. I don't know, like it could be anything, right? By seeding and dropping the hints that you have products and services for sale, you don't have to sell them. You don't have to say, hey, join my mastermind, or hey, buy this tire for your bike. All you have to do is mention the fact that other people have been using these things and other people enjoy it, or you recommend these particular products that will help them in their quest for solving a certain problem. So seeding is a great way to reap the benefits later on once those seeds have taken hold inside the reader's brain and once they're excited to work with you. Another way to earn money from your book is by providing resources and support that the reader can go and get on your website. So the idea is that you have a call to action. You say, I have these additional resources. They need to be downloaded from the internet. Please go to this URL and you can download the information. So most often people will have an email gate. They'll collect a name and an email address so that you can continue talking to that reader. You have their information and they also have something valuable in the form of your resources. Those resources are free, usually, and so what that means is that you're going to have to continue the sales conversation through email, through phone calls, through anything else that you do once you have their information. But the idea is to entice them into your world using a free book and using the additional resources. The reason that that's important is because you don't know who bought your book. You don't know who's reading your book. You don't know who borrowed that book from a library. You don't know who found that book on an airplane. And so if you don't have a way to capture that reader's information, they may be really thrilled with the book and they may think that you're a genius, but they may not take that extra step and go Google you online and try to find out where you are. That's just a lot to ask of someone. So help them figure out how to get in touch with you by providing these resources, providing a reason for them to go to your website and sign up for your mailing list. Another way that you can make money from your book by giving it away is by putting straight up advertising in the book. So I've talked about this a lot before, but having advertising in your book is a time-honored tradition in publishing. Pull just about any book off your bookshelf right now, go to the library, go to the bookstore, turn to the back, you're going to see advertising. You're going to see advertising from the author. Maybe it's pictures of their different books. Maybe you have advertising about the fact that they're available for speaking engagements. Maybe there's advertising for their additional products and services and programs and masterminds. Maybe there's an invitation to join a mastermind right there in the book. Maybe there's other things that the publisher has provided. So maybe there's advertising straight up for the publisher that doesn't even have anything to do with the author. But advertising in the book, it's a great way to help introduce people to the other things that you offer in your world. Now, I want to give you one really huge bonus tip here. This is the way that you can make money on your book way before you even finish writing your first draft. And that sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? So when you start writing a book, it's tempting to call yourself an author after you're published, right? But the truth is that you're an author as soon as you start writing. You're the author of the forthcoming book or the upcoming book, whatever the title is. So I would say I'm Julianne Easton. I am the author of the upcoming book, The Profitable Business Author. And that's all I have to say. And then I just keep on going. So by saying the word forthcoming, I'm able to say I'm an author, I'm writing a book. It will be available soon. It's not available yet, but I've got this great piece of work that I'm working on. Now, the person who sees that phrase may not know that your book is only just begun and you may not be finished with it for months. You may not be finished with it for a year. Who knows? That's not the point. The point is that you're an author of a forthcoming book. So what do you do with that phrase? You can put it into your email signatures. If you have a cover design already finished, put it in your email signature with a picture of the book. Actually, as soon as you have a cover design for your book, you want to make sure that you start posting it places. Post it in your social media profiles, post it in your speaking bios, talk about your book, talk about the fact that it's coming out, you're so excited, maybe even share some early chapters of that book. What that's going to do is it's going to build excitement. But more importantly, there's going to be a few people who are like, I can't wait for this book to come out. I know they're an awesome person. I've already talked to them, I've read their social media posts. I just need to go I need to go and hire that person, or I need to go buy their products, or I need to join their mastermind. And by having that phrase, the author of the forthcoming book, it's just that little bump of credibility that can push them over the edge to go, oh my gosh, they're an author too. I've got to go sign up. This happens more often than you might think. Maybe it doesn't collect anything for a great while, but then one big whale comes along and you're so excited and you don't know what pushed them over the edge to finally get a hold of you. But very often just mentioning that you're an author can really help. I understand that the thought of giving away a book for free sounds kind of counterintuitive, but it's one of the best ways that you can grow that know, like, and trust factor with your audience. I've included my own free resource in the link below so that you can get started on creating a book that will inspire, educate, and sell for years to come. So make sure you click on it and go grab that book for yourself.